Now we jump to 167, an all Long Island finale. Matthew Wilson of Section 8, 17-year-old senior from Lawrence High School in Cedarhurst. And his opponent will be Drew Jackson, also a 17-year-old senior out of Huntington. Between them, they have won 62 matches without a loss this year.
Matthew Wilson, senior, 17
Drew Jackson is on the right, Matthew Wilson on the left.
85-86 record, 30-0. Career record 112 and 14.
Jackson, another sockless wrestler.
Huntington, coached by Lou Gianni, Drew Jackson.
I hope he does better than our last sockless wrestler. He didn't fare too well in an earlier match. Both of these wrestlers are very highly recruited. Nice upper body throw, no points. Good action-reaction by both wrestlers.
The crowd is on the edge of their seats already. Matt Wilson with his back to you now. He's in the green. Trying to roll over Drew Jackson.
No points awarded yet. Both men are out of bounds.
And a technical there?
Referee feels that Mr. Jackson was deliberately trying to go out of bounds to avoid being taken down for 2 points. This could be a preview of many years together, these two guys. Both are recruited by Syracuse. Now, if they end up in the same wrestling room, it could be a long 4 years in college.
One to nothing is the lead, being enjoyed by Matt Wilson over Drew Jackson.
Some good counter wrestling there. The fans wanted a similar call of 1 point going out of bounds, but he didn't get it.
We know Matt Wilson also plays football. We're in period number 1, 1-0. A point awarded to Wilson. And an injury suffered by Jackson.
Jackson, the more aggressive of the wrestler, trying to rush in 2-on-1, Dave, trying to open up the match. It's kind of hard to throw your best stuff at someone. There's a replay. Not quite sure if he bumped heads or shoulder on his head.
He's obviously okay and ready to continue with 23 seconds to go in the first period.
Both wrestlers sizing each other up again. Came out like gangbusters.
End of 1 and very close. Now the flip. Choice belongs to Matt Wilson.
That chooses the top position. Switch attempt by Drew Jackson.
Driven to the mat.
He stood up extremely fast, but he failed to get hand control. He's going to have to be more aware of what Mr. Wilson's going to do on top. That'll be caution bottom, man. Hey, caution the top man. And there's that 1 point penalty for 2 cautions, Dave. That evens the score up 1-1.
So each point awarded by the official. This one is about as even as you can get.
Yeah, this is a deadlock. Both wrestlers are super, and I think they respect each other's talent, and that often ends up in a very close, low-scoring match. A lot of almost moves in there. A little hip toss, counters, trips.
No offensive points awarded yet. What will the criteria be if this one goes to overtime?
Well,
without a takedown.
We'll have to see what happens. I'm not quite sure, Dave. I think they might go with the first, or probably going out of bounds would be a more severe penalty than the 2 cautions.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Almost escaped.
No points. Coach, he's right out there.
Coach from Huntington feels his man should have got a 1-point escape.
Matt Wilson's in the green. Drew Jackson in the navy. And a point awarded there to Jackson. These two are first-time finalists. Both of them 17-year-old seniors from Long Island.
Double leg tackle. He's in tight. He's going to have to come up to get control and get the 2 points. They're just saying that man that shot in was locking his hands. They gave him a 2-point takedown. I think it was a good call.
The score now is 4-2 in favor of Drew Jackson. The coaches want some kind of clarification. On top now is Jackson on the scoreboard as well. Second period action.
Jackson working the arm bars. Half Nelson. Here he's going to tilt to the side. He does have the 2 points. That's the end of the second period.
Now the coaches, I think, want further clarification. As we get set for the third period. And Jackson will start in the upper position. Drew Jackson is from Huntington High School. And Matt Wilson out of Lawrence.
Doesn't look like either man wants to be out there right now. It's not a lot of action going on. No pin attempt, no escape attempt.
6-2 is the lead by Jackson.
Somebody's going to get hit for stalling. I'm not sure who at this point. Drew Jackson working for an arm bar for a pin, but he has to get out to the side. There he goes. He's trying to run it around the head now.
Warning to the green for stalling with 58 seconds to go. Drew Jackson beat Ben Weinthal Steve Hart and Clarence Cleveland. Matt Wilson's road to the finals, a win over Dan Uteg, Jim Shear, and Bob Black.
Hey, Wilson seems to be extremely tired at bottom.
Another point awarded to Jackson. He leads 7-2.
Okay, take some oxygen in.
Wilson looks like he's a little gassed at this point.
Yeah, I think third period, he looked great in the first period. If he would have got that first hip toss, things could have been a little different. Just a little bit tired.
New York State, 167-pound champion from Section 11, Drew Jackson.
Two happy warriors, one obviously more happy than the other. And there's your winner, Drew Jackson from Huntington High School. Another victory for Section 11.